vehicles. These guys dressed like in their full best tactical gear, weapons, night vision goggles, the whole thing. Drones were flying, and they made their way into this piece of property that you see right there. Now, early on, they took what we counted 6 people out of the home, out of this property. Now, there's actually 3 buildings here. You've got the main house right there. Then you've got this other one that I would almost call a back house, or maybe the pool house or guest house. And then you have a smaller one that's actually
right now we're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Homeland Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now, we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right.
But clearly, this could be all part of the process here. But again, law enforcement does just not go in willy-nilly into a home and conduct a raid like this unless they get the necessary evidence they need to get that search warrant to acquire entry as well.
News reporter Eric Resendez is live in Holmby Hills with the very latest. Eric?
Yeah, we've learned what was seized during these searches. It was law enforcement sources that told ABC News that during these 2 court-authorized searches, electronic devices were retrieved. One of the big questions this morning is, where is Diddy? Now, images circulating online show that he's possibly in Florida. Take a look. Federal agents searched Sean Diddy Combs' 2 homes, one in Miami and one here in Los Angeles, his Holmby Hills mansion. What was retrieved? A number of electronic devices. The searches are a part of a New York-based human trafficking investigation into the hip-hop mogul. The rapper has recently been associated with legal trouble, including lawsuits over alleged assaults and sex trafficking, which he's denied.
So I think what's happening here is we're looking for the laptops, we're looking for all that information, but we're also looking to try to corroborate any of the allegations that we've seen in these civil lawsuits.
Yesterday, agents were seen detaining 2 men who were later identified as Diddy's sons. They were not arrested. Neighbors tell Eyewitness News they frequently see parties at the property lasting all night, but they weren't aware of any illegal activities.
A lot of celebrities live around here. It's just, and they have parties, but now, I never saw reoccurring girls outside till 6 in the morning. But this house always had it. I drive by a lot, and I see that a lot of girls, maybe 5 or 6 girls outside, some leaving, some not, some going in, black Suburbans. Never know. I never thought anything of it, but now this is crazy. This is an ongoing investigation. As of now, no criminal charges have been filed. Homeland Security says it will provide further information as it becomes available.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and here we go again, 2024. I done said it once before, and we gonna have to keep on saying it some more. As we all seen yesterday in real time, unexpected as for sure. No announcement, no warning, no notice. The police, the feds, and everything under the system pulled up the Diddy front doors because they went in LA, they went in Miami, and I can't confirm 100% all the way yet, but there is some news that they popped out there in New York as well to gather evidence. And the way that they came with it, like it's finna be skipping World War III, and we coming at your front door like it's World War IV. All type of gadgets, detectives, like they really the Black Ops team. And it's a lot more going on with this situation, and there's so many layers to it. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clips in full from Fox 11 and ABC 7, and we're going to get into the write-up in just a second. As now they done put it out there that they done took devices from Diddy crib. Now, we done seen all these sexual assault allegations and these things coming up about as of last year towards the end of the year. They had the new clause that came in that lifted the statute of limitations for an Adult Survivor Act that came into place that made it possible for people who went through certain situations in that field to be able to come out with the civil suits. Nothing criminal though. Nothing legal in the aspect of a nigga getting locked up or doing no time or nothing like that there. But for some reason, we got Homeland Security and everything under the sun popping out super duper deep at Diddy spots. Nah, he was not there in LA. They later did put out that they did talk to him out in Miami at the airport. But this is different now because he's not on the run. He's not arrested. Now I sit back and I watch this. They did all this to get some evidence, pulled up basically with a mini army of tanks all over the place, knew it was going to be a media storm, possibly was expecting all this to go down like this. This ain't their first rodeo. They rid up and set up shop on Diddy block, nigga. Put a whole trailer out there where they can do their police work like, nigga, this is ours, nigga. We controlling it. It's some layers going on with this behind the scenes, but it should all come out eventually. But when it comes to these devices right here, I would think, let's say Diddy did allegedly, because he is innocent until proven guilty. I want to make that clear. Dog ain't got no charges on him, no matter how you feel about him. But I would think Diddy ain't got nothing on no type of devices in his crib at this point. He would have to know that this would be going on and everything like that. Is some people talking behind the scenes? Possibly, of course. Has he made somebody upset, possibly in the higher up realm? Of course. It is no way. I'm going to keep it a band, bro. I don't do the theory stuff and all that. But all this stuff that be going on in the game, this just happened in 2024, where y'all finna pop out like that. That meant somebody that most definitely went up inside that room, lifted that top off, and hit go on that button to really go get it activated all the way up. Because this is where it's set now. We saw his sons handcuffed right there. They said they had 6 people that they did detain on the scene. Nobody arrested though. All that went on, who knows how much that costed, and nobody got arrested. And the write-up says this: federal agents with Homeland Security investigation seized the number of electronic devices as part of the court-authorized searches of 2 properties associated with Sean Diddy Combs. Law enforcement sources told ABC News on Tuesday. The searches carried out in Los Angeles and Miami on Monday were part of a federal sex trafficking investigation into the hip-hop and liquor mogul, the sources said. HSI agents flooded Diddy's LA mansion and gathered evidence as part of an investigation led by prosecutors with the Southern District of New York. Chopper video from the above shows SWAT teams and federal agents with long guns while Combs' 2 sons were in handcuffs. While no arrests have been made, federal investigation has been underway for several months. 4 women have filed civil suits against Combs, accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and other alleged abuses. Several women have spoken with federal prosecutors in Manhattan, the sources said, who dispatched agents to try and gather evidence to corroborate their accounts. Combs has vehemently denied these allegations. Enough is enough, he said in a social media post. Sickening allegations have made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. In November, Combs settled a lawsuit with his ex-girlfriend of 10 years, Cassie Ventura, just one day after she filed the explosive civil suit under the New York Survivors Act. Upon hearing the news about federal search warrants being executed at both homes, her attorney released a statement saying, hopefully this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. And I'm going to spill the real on this right here, bro. I got to see the documented evidence and everything like that there. It's a lot of niggas talking. Your Mark Curry's, your Gene Deals, and all these other bodyguard that came out that said they witnessed this, they saw this. Well, I got a question to ask y'all niggas. Why y'all was there? If it was such a bad thing, y'all was there volunteering and participating as well. And I'll name niggas' names who be going up to da-da-da-da. I'm not here to tell y'all how to live y'all life. I'm not telling you to put a gag order on, But where's y'all accountability at for these situations? And any other adult, like the nigga Lil Rod who came with the lawsuit, who is a weak nigga himself, as I will say again and again, you telling me a man touched you, sexually assaulted you, and groped you, and you was an adult, and you went back over there and continued to work with him, that means you chose the money over your morals, respect, and principles, bro. That is not sexual assault. If a nigga make a pass at you, grab you as a grown man, you are volunteering at that point. You are a participant at this point. You are not a victim, my guy. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. That's for you niggas who was there, a part of the play, engaging, getting the benefits, getting money, and everything was good in y'all favor. Now all of a sudden y'all, nah, he ain't right, he ain't right. Nah, y'all can't say that. Now, when it comes to these women getting touched on, abused, sexually assaulted, we got zero tolerance for that at all times. But I'm going to say this. When it comes to the legal side, no proof, no evidence, I can't convict a man of that. Now, if it went on, that went on. That's between them in the courtroom and the people who went through that. We not playing with no kids. We not playing with no women. And if a nigga held you captive, put a gun to you, threatened to kill you and things like that and got down on you, that's a whole different discussion of a nigga approaching you, offering you money or an opportunity for a sexual act and you engage in it. That means you down with that, my nigga. You was a volunteer. The women's side of it, being held down, drugged, and all these other things, we not with that at all, and that is a no-go. But Diddy has said he is innocent right now. We don't know where Diddy is at right now. As you heard the dude say, man, where is Diddy? And then old boy that popped out at the end talking about all the girls at the highs and things like that and the parties all the time at night. That was a hell of a crib too. I ain't gonna lie to you, but nigga, that just sounded wild on the news. They had this other nigga pulling up, but that don't mean that nobody got taken advantage of. We know that nigga Diddy, he like to party. Some niggas like to party. Some niggas come off with the freaky nigga vibes, but hey, if you were there by choice, not by force, ain't nobody holding you down, and you engage with it, you wake up and you be with it, and you down with the play, hey, when things don't start going your way, you can't come back another day and say, hey, man, that nigga Diddy forced me to do this and do none of that. No, nigga, you was dying, you was in the car, and you chose to dive in that water, nigga. And when the water get deep and you don't like it no more, don't try to start complaining and playing victim because you bound to drizz out. But we ain't with none of the abuse at all. Shall see what happened, but there's some other stuff going on in this situation, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world that went down like this, where all of a sudden y'all got the whole army tank out here, and y'all know Diddy and them ain't no threat. Y'all know this nigga ain't finna shoot it out with y'all or nothing like that. But we see them taking a lot of niggas down as of late. We see them go after Bill Cosby. We see them go down after, they tried to throw stuff out there on Michael Jackson. We seen how they took R. Kelly out the game. Now that's Diddy. We seen what happened with the Epstein dude, and we seen what happened with the Harvey Weinstein dude. And we supposed to believe that all this federal intelligence, if these are some guys that's in the game, you got to know it's even a lot more niggas with big names and big power in this thing that they can be going after. Why are y'all specifically selecting them and everything? We see a lot of the rumors online, deals and call outs and lawsuits that Diddy was pushing with the company and all that. But bro, it be hard at times to say, hey, you can't rule everything out, because if we supposed to believe these people y'all arrested that's in this game is the only ones that doing this? Nah. Do I believe everybody in the game is a part of this play? Of course not. Are there some big major players in Hollywood and different type corporate levels in the House and the Congress and the government that's doing the same thing? You bet your bottom lip I believe it, but we shall see how everything play out and turn out. Tell me what y'all think. 2024, we got a lot more conflict, controversy, chaos, confrontation, and confusion to go. Stay on your pivot for shit show.